Hello, beautiful friends. It's Erica here to do the weekly energy forecast of the week of December 13th through 19th. We have just entered into a very profound, magical window of the between 12/12 and 12/21. This is a very, very important time for ascension. So definitely if you've been feeling the shift, pay attention to what happens over this next 9 days. This is a very, very powerful ascension portal that we are in right now. So we're going to look in this video at the energies of this week, what is going on in our thoughts, in our hearts, and also spiritually for us this week. It is a very important time to make sure that we stay grounded. There is a lot of energy flowing into the earthly realms right now, a lot of light codes being downloaded. So make sure that you're drinking a lot of water, sleeping, really taking good care of yourself as we shift into this new energy. Now, it's fascinating to think that the numerology of this period of time is exactly what was going on back in the December of 2012, which we know was a very, very important time in the shift in consciousness. So if 2012 plus 2021, same numerology, right? So it's like an extremely important time to pay attention to what is going on in your world, what is going on for you spiritually, what your soul is nudging you to do. So I'm going to get into that here in a moment. And also, I did post a video specific to the 12/12 portal that even if it's after the 12/12 portal, definitely would be important for you guys to watch because it sets up even more what this important time is. And this upcoming week is smack in the middle of that, those 9 days. So am I doing that math right? Hold on. 12 to 21, yes, 9 days. Okay. So, and also I did, thank you guys so much for all your feedback on the sacred sexuality video that I did. It is something that so many people are being called to and need to understand more in terms of its role and its purpose. If you haven't watched that video, definitely check it out. I appreciate those of you that have commented and sent me feedback specifically on that video and how helpful it was. So also, if you haven't signed up for my Inner Circle membership, please do. That's a free membership where you get special videos I only send to my members along with discounts on some of my programs. So there's one coming up here shortly that I haven't actually announced yet. So I should be doing that this week. So if you're in my Inner Circle, please keep an eye out for that email, very special announcement that I'm really excited to make. You guys will be the first to hear about it. So this is a week where we are being called to take some sort of inspired action to face anything that has been making us feel insecure, scared, afraid. Because remember, our energy is manifesting energy all the time. And when we are facing something that is scary, that's bringing up those insecurities, we're meant to actually look it right dead in the eye and see what it's meaning to teach us. So this could be a week where we may be a little bit oversensitive. So pay attention, whether it's you or people around you. This could be, the fear energy could be kicking up this week for many people. So when it shows up, say, hey, thanks for sharing and move on. But remember, this is where we're all being called to be reminded of our power, to be reminded of the fact that we have the ability to not only navigate the energies that we are swimming in, but also to direct the course of our experience within those energies. So pay attention to any insecurities, any fears, because that is a signal this week to be able to shift it immediately towards something positive, something that you are looking towards, because we are being reminded this week to step into our power. We are powerful beyond measure. We are lovable. If there's something here where there's hurt feelings in relationships, family relationships, romantic partnerships, realize that people might be speaking out of fear and insecurity this week. And it's really meant to open us up to compassion for the human experience that we have, especially when emotions are running high. So this could be a week where we are really feeling a desire to, make a push to do something, to step into power, potentially in love relationships, or intimate relationships, or friendships, or family relationships. And because we're getting two full moon energies here. So again, it's not necessarily the full moon right now, but it's just reflecting the intensity. There's an amplification of energies around full moons. So we are getting amped up with our fears and our insecurity this week. So hang in there, guys. If they're coming up, do not let them win, okay? So what's on our minds this week? It's interesting. I pulled 3 major arcana cards, which are powerful, powerful spiritual milestone cards. And what we have here this week is this is a week where we are beginning to see that we're receiving justice in anything that we've been trying to create, anything we've been wanting to take action on. We want to begin something that's abundant. And we're getting a real sense of celebration, completion, a sense of accomplishment. I feel like what is happening is we're getting a lot of justice this week, where things that have been hidden, things that have been under the surface, maybe things that we've been cautious about, it's like suddenly there's a balance being restored. We want to make things right. We want to get back to a level energy. If you've been feeling like life is like this, or things in your life have been out of balance, like whether it's you've been putting effort into something and you haven't seen the reward yet, or if you have been feeling like there's no reciprocity in the universe, in a work situation, in a romantic partnership, whatever it is, we want to get a sense of justice. But what's happening is we're putting an end to any confusion. We're putting an end to any illusions. We're putting an end to overanalyzing, procrastinating. If we've been kind of so much spiritually feeling like we don't know where things are going, this is a week where consciously in our minds, we're ready to feel a sense of accomplishment. We're ready to clear out. It's so fascinating with the Justice, the Empress, and the World card here. What's clarifying them is 7 of Swords, again, 7 of Cups, and also the 9 of Swords. So this is what we're putting an end to. It's like we're putting an end to negativity, worry, anxiety, where we're being really extra cautious because we're really not sure what's going on. We may be making some decisions to take action that is whatever action we feel called to take, the inspired action. Guys, listen to whatever nudges you get from your soul this week. This isn't taking action to alleviate fear. This is where the universe this week might bring you an idea of what you need to do to change a situation. And how we're feeling about it is, again, we have out of 3 cards, we've got 2 major arcana. So out of 6 cards, we have 5 major arcana in the mind and in the heart space this week. But we are undergoing an incredible transformation. You may feel very liberated by whatever comes through. You might feel free. You might feel like finally something that you've been really patient on, waiting for something to change. Suddenly it's like, boom, things might go forward. And it may feel pretty intense with this eight of Wands energy. It's like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of activity, but there is some potential truth and information coming in this week that spiritually we might feel like we need to walk away from a situation. We might realize spiritually that we're learning that fulfillment and seeking fulfillment is not selfish. I think that's the simplest way to put it. So I feel like this is a week where we might suddenly feel a massive breakthrough coming in, a breakthrough out of stagnation, a breakthrough in clarity, information. And I think it brings about a flurry of activity. And there might be a lot going on, a lot happening, a lot of moving parts. And for some of you, this is where, you are moving away, walking away from something that maybe you're walking away from old belief systems, other people's expectations or family traditions, breaking free out of the mold. Because spiritually, what we have happening here is a heck of a lot of earth energy. It's like we're making the changes. We are having new beginnings. Some of you are, remaining hopeful, making wishes, and finally feeling hopeful again after a period of feeling potentially defeated. Any mistakes, any drama situations going on, you've been really assessing that. Again, it's like we're being reminded of the law of attraction this week, and that what we focus on and what we invest our emotional energy into multiplies, and that goes true in either direction, either for the positive or what some might call the negative, the fears, the anxieties, the insecurities. So this is a week where we're meant to get anchored in the physical in a way that like things start to happen this week. There's some movement, there's new beginnings, there's success, there's cooperation, collaboration coming in, where we know that if we put effort into something that we're going to be successful and some good is going to come from it. There's going to be some, the fruits of your labor showing up. So a very, very powerful week of things happening in the physical plane, where we're getting refocused on what it is that we really desire, what we're really wanting to create in our lives. It's like we're finally being reminded. It's like if you have felt like you've been falling down a slippery slope of fear, insecurity, doubts, uncertainties, this is a week where it's like the universe splashes water on your face and says, like, it kind of wakes you up out of that and reminds you of your power, reminds you of the fact that when you are taking inspired action from your heart, from your emotions, your balanced emotions, by the way, not the out of control emotions that can come up. This is where you are going to have the opportunity to refocus on where you want to put your energies. So when we're looking at the energies that are going to be potentially challenging us this week, let me get a few cards here. First card jumping out here is the Queen of Water. There it is. That's the emotions, right? We will be feeling emotions this week, but it is a matter of whether we let them overtake us. It might be, some of you might be doubting your intuition. Some of you might be ignoring the call of your heart. Some of you, it might be hard to make some decisions around love, making a choice around love. What is this? What do I want from love? Is this fulfilling? Is this not? Is this the higher type of love that I want to live the balance of my life with? So making a choice, this is a challenge. It's like the universe is really shining the light on a situation in partnerships. And that doesn't even have to be romantic partnerships. It can be business partnerships. It can be, your partnership with the divine. But it's like, this may not be easy. Oh, wow, it is about choices. Look at this, the Two of Cups. So this is a challenged energy here, is making these decisions, trusting your intuition. Some of you might be making a very challenging decision. What is it that you want from? Are you committed emotionally to whatever it is that you're doing? Are you recommitting? Are you truly following your heart, or are you following your head? What energies will be supporting us this week? Here it is, 10 of Cups, like I said. The feeling that we have ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay. This is annoying, but it's okay. It's like, and it's not an accident that it keeps disappearing from my screen, right? Because it's like, there it is, there it isn't, there it is, there's happy family, happy life, and then boom, is it an illusion? Am I imagining it? Is it really there? And so you might feel like it's a little fleeting, just like the image of this card. But that is a supportive energy, is feeling the love, knowing that we are lovable, worthy of love, stepping into power. Oh, and what else is supporting us is the Chariot, a sense of accomplishment, a sense of victory, a sense that when we put our heart and our soul into something, that we can really make it work. Or if we've been doing that, we realize like, and it's not rewarding emotionally, then we know it's time to move on. Oh, and the Star is also two incredibly powerful major arcana, along with the 10 of water. So having faith, being inspired, being fulfilled, being hopeful. I'm getting a strong energy of your heart knows what to do. And when you do put your heart into it, and the other person, if this is about relationships, the other person does as well, you can accomplish anything here. Why is the Star here? The Dreamer. Interesting. The Fool. So for some of you, you could be making a choice to leave a certain situation that hasn't been fulfilling emotionally. Maybe it isn't fully. I feel like there's so many light. Okay, this is just, I keep getting drawn to this Lover's card. Look at how much light has come in. The light is shining directly on these two. And there's so much light that's revealing what needs to be seen. And remember, this is a challenged energy. And it is coming in with the emotions. And for some of you, you're being called to really evaluate your commitment level to a specific partnership for some of you. And some of you are about to embark on a new beginning. And some of you are having a resurgence within your partnership. And why is the 10 of Cups here? The 3 of Cups. Yeah, we're being meant to expand our vision of what we want for happiness. But we're also meant to be courageous when it comes to what we choose to pursue. And some of you, that courageousness is in leaving something behind. And for others of you, that courageousness is opening up to a new level of commitment and heart commitment to whatever it is. So definitely an interesting week here when it comes to, like, there's just so much clarity coming in right now. So, and with that clarity and that incredible energy does come a lot of emotion. So hang in there. Don't let the fears get the best of you. Let me pull a guidance card for the week. For those of you not heading over to the extended, in the extended, we're going to be looking specifically at career and money. We're going to be looking also at relationships, specifically what's going on. We're going to look at the inner growth lessons coming up this week, what we're meant to learn this week in the energies, along with any potential places we might sabotage ourselves this week. We're going to look at what's hidden under the surface this week and also how it's playing out in the 3D. So if you're interested, that link is down below. But let's get some guidance here from Archangel Michael of what is the best guidance for how to navigate the energies of this week. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Is that this is where, like, focus on your inner vision, stay laser focused, and let go of any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. Dang, Michael, you cut to the chase right there, right? And you're also saying, forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Use your imagination. You'll see the answers. So, some of you are leaving situations behind and letting go of self-blame, not being compassionate to yourself. This is where we might see miracles in unexpected ways. especially when we heal or let go of any toxic anger or fear that we've been holding on to. So with that, guys, I'm going to head over to the extended. I hope you have a beautiful week. Do watch the 12/12 video if you're interested in understanding this very powerful portal more specifically. And until next time, I send you love. Bye.